guys.
Hi guys.
Everybody loves a comeback, especially in America. We all love a comeback story. Now the jury's still out on this one because it's sort of brand new. They're coming back out with it. Hasbro is coming back out with Mighty Mugs. So if you guys know about Mighty Mugs, if you're a collector, I believe like in 2011 is when Mighty Mugs were real popular, or they started anyways. We had Mighty Mugs, we had Mini Mugs. These were the predecessor to, I would say, Funko Pops.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Because they were highly collectible. I don't know if there was anything before that was super highly collectible in a vinyl form, but they seem to be the first thing I remember anyways.
Yeah, me too.
And then sort of Funko came around right after that, and then Pops blew up, but Mighty Mugs sort of started that. They started that in a lot of ways. And they had their moment in the spotlight, but time's gone by and now they're trying to come back in a big bad way, a different way, something I've never seen before. So Hasbro sent us this box and it has a few of their new Mighty Mugs figures, I should say. These are weird. I don't know how to...
Yeah, they're different,
They
for
are.
sure.
They're very different. So it says, Mighty Mugs are back and putting a new twist, remember that, on collectibles for fans of all ages. These head-spinning heroes and villains from Hasbro pack a mighty punch with 3 different expressions and classic character designs. Instantly change the facial expressions of your favorite Marvel superheroes and spin heads around the galaxy with iconic Star Wars characters using the new push and turn head feature. So, first off, inside the box, we have 4 of these new Mighty Mugs figures. And they also sent us one of those little clips that goes on the back of your phone, little holders.
Yeah.
And it says...
They like pop out.
Yeah, the little pop out things. This is Mighty Mugs on it. I don't assume that they sell that. That could be just sort of a, here you go with the box.
Yeah,
I'm not sure. That one I had to look up. I'm not really sure. You know, I've seen these in stores these last few days and I've wondered, what do I want? You know?
Right.
It's
well,
like, what do I want?
Every time we go into the store and we see them, we kind of have to play with them a little bit because you can't really resist them.
They're very different. I'll say they're nothing like the original Mighty Mugs.
No, they're not.
In a lot of ways. I mean, the bodies sort of are. Let's start off with Marvel and Doctor Strange. Okay, so looking at the package, these are packaged very strangely.
Yes, they are.
You can either keep them in this plastic sort of strange dome or take them out. They have a cutout for the top of the head, so when you push the head down, he'll make the different faces, or it'll make the different faces. They are also numbered, so this one's number 9. And then it's just got a whole bunch of different, like, sort of scribbling all around it. Labeled Doctor Strange on the front, Mighty Mugs, and then sort of that corresponding license. This one's Marvel, then Star Wars. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it.
That's pretty much it, but the nice thing about the packaging is when you're in the store, you can kind of feel them and you can see the different expressions.
So let's get into the first one, which is Doctor Strange. Now, these have little screws on the bottom of them that we have to loosen with a flathead, and those will pop out, and then we can just go ahead and take him out of the package. So again, if you guys knew or collected Mighty Mugs back in the day, this is very similar. The body is very similar to it. Not really that much different besides the size of it. It's a little squished. They're made of plastic, and then the head's actually rubber. So, I mean, there's a lot of ingenuity in this, really.
Absolutely. I think these things are definitely different. I wasn't expecting it to have the 3 different expressions on it, but I really like these. Yeah,
I mean, I definitely like the faces that they chose.
Yeah.
I think the artwork on it's great. I love the decals that they've done.
Yeah, I mean,
this one.
The eyes, they look like they have a lot of depth and soul to them, which is kind of strange.
Great artwork. And it's cool that, depending on how you want to collect or how you want your character to be, or even what the stage you set.
Right.
You can change that face and put them on your shelf. These are kind of strange though, because it's like, do you keep them in the plastic casing, or do you keep them outside? One good thing is, and one of my favorite things about collectibles, or at least the collectible market, if you know what you're doing, making packaging that you don't destroy when taking the product out.
Yes, that's great. These are so hard and thick that, I mean, you could probably throw these and they'd still be good. Yeah,
they're pretty interesting. So, yeah, Doctor Strange, great design, great great everything, very appealing. I really like it.
Absolutely.
So, continuing on with the Marvel line, we have probably the most popular character right now.
Absolutely.
That is Black Panther. I really like this one, too.
This one I want to see the expressions on because I can't wait to see it.
So, again, this one is labeled on the side number 7. You get the Black Panther down the side. Black Panther on the front, Mighty Mugs, and then sort of that blue look, and then of course the cutout on the top. So let me grab the screwdriver and open up his base here. That's just separating his feet from the bottom. Okay, so again, it looks just like a Mighty Mug body. I guess these are all going to look pretty similar. They do all have the same cutout arm, so whether they hold something or they don't hold something, They still have that same hand. Now, they're not easy to change the expression with inside your hand like this. They don't change super well. But when they're on the ground and you hit them, they do it really well.
Right.
So I like this one. It has a lot of detail. There's sculpting involved in it.
I like how you can see all of the different layering in his helmet.
Yeah, this is done really nicely too. These are fun. I really like these. Okay, so you're going to do Star Wars.
I'm going to do Star Wars. So up first, my favorite character, and it is Chewbacca. Now on the side, you have Chewbacca on the front, Mighty Mugs, and this one is number 2. Okay, here's Chewie. He's kind of heavy. Feel how heavy he is.
He's got a giant head, a lot of fur on there.
It's Chewbacca, so he's got to have it. This one has the same stance as the other ones, and his hands are open so he can hold an accessory or maybe a shooter or something.
He's a blaster or a bow or something.
Something, but I love that expression. That was kind of fun where he's just kind of like, rah!
Fun Chewie.
Yeah, and this one's kind of like, you know, he's thinking. He's kind of figuring it out.
He's like, I don't trust you.
And this one's angry Chewie.
All out. I'm gonna kill you, Chewie.
I love this. This was my favorite though. I'm gonna have to keep it on that one.
That one was looking at Kylo Ren like, I don't trust you.
Yeah, he's like,
no, Han.
And this one, I will kill you, Kylo.
That was afterwards, yes.
So this one's fun. This one's probably my favorite so far. I really do like these.
Yeah, those are fun. I like that. All right, so then up next, we have Yoda.
Number 8, and it's Yoda. I am so excited for how big he is, because Yoda's such a small character compared to everyone else.
Yeah.
But this one, he is huge. Alright, so now we have Yoda, and of course he has the lightsaber. I wish the lightsaber had like a button so you could click it and it would like glow or something. That'd be pretty awesome. So let's see his expressions here. We have kind of a pensive, thoughtful one. Angry Yoda, is that possible?
You're not getting it.
And then we have Happy Yoda.
I don't think I've ever seen, well, like when he's joking.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like these.
Sculpt on that one's cool. I like the head on it.
I like the hair on this because you have the 3 different layers on the back of it. And then, of course, you know, the wrinkles on the top of his head, which are, you know, it's pretty fantastic that they put all of that detail into this.
It's funny because the head on this one is so much bigger than, like, on Black Panther.
He's got to be able to hold all that knowledge.
If it has hair, they have giant heads. If it has a helmet, they're not so giant.
I mean, look how big Chewie's head is compared.
I really like the different materials they're using on this.
Yeah, I do too.
They wrap the head in like a rubber. And that's so they can sort of mold it and then shove it on top of the plastic piece so when they push it, the head will twist within it. So that makes a lot of sense to me. So despite the cuteness, there is a lot of technology in this. And I know that it's going to get the comparison.
Absolutely,
regardless.
it's going to get compared.
It's going to get compared to a Pop, right? So they're just pretty much the exact same size.
They're roughly the same size. Some of them have the same, similar stance.
Sort of a similar body. Now that's not them, that's sort of Funko in a way.
Yeah, because Mighty Mugs was around
before them. Yeah, well they were really around the same time, I guess. But these actually have different facial expressions, which is cool. So they're not always just that circle, those eyes like the Pops are. I actually really like these.
I like the Mighty Mugs. They're different. It's something that I didn't really expect to see. And I like how funny they are. I mean,
they're cartoony, they're fun. I think the packaging's done really well.
The packaging's cool. It's kind of hard to get into them.
I almost say that's not a big deal because these don't seem to me like they should stay in the packaging.
No, because if you keep them in the package, I mean, you can change their expressions, but I think that these ones are a lot more interesting when you have them out because, you know, when you're mad, you can just pick one up and, you know, click through the expressions or something.
They're a stress ball toy figure, sort of. I'm going to keep these on my radar right now. I believe they only have Marvel and Star Wars right now.
I think so.
I think that's all I remember. I assume an attempt for X-Men will be coming down the line because we saw that. Just more lines in Marvel, and maybe even DC. Maybe they'll get a DC one in there sometime. So who knows? I think they're cool. I think they're collectible. I think they're very different than what we saw in 2011. As far as toys for kids, they're fun. I think they're durable. I think they would hold up. Springs in them seem really good. Packaging's cool. Great. I'm glad to see Hasbro putting their foot back in the water in the vinyl toy market. I am too. I mean, it's always nice to have some competition for other companies. So when you have the competition, creativity grows. Yeah, so really, really cool. Again, thank you, Hasbro, for sending these. I'm a fan. I think I'm going to buy some of these. I'm going to buy some more when they come out. I definitely will. I'm a big fan. So what do you guys think? I'm interested to see what you guys think. Were you guys original? This is where it really gets interesting. If you guys were original Mighty Mugs or Mini Mugs fans, what do you think about the new design? If you guys didn't collect them at all, what do you think about this design? So I think it's interesting. It's really cool. So, again, guys, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Thanks, guys. Bye.